Um, I am going to spend only one slide to make a summary of what the EMA is. As you probably know, we are going to celebrate our 20th year next year, and we are based in London. So the remit is quite wide, but is very focused on medicines. So a lot of the talks and the coverture of this conference is wider than what we deal with. So we are, in a way, very focused in this part of the nanotechnology, but only as the application of medicinal products. The entryways that you have to join the EMA, to get information, or to get the first point of contact when you have any new product or even a new idea in the area of nanotechnology, is three main paths that are summarized here with the web link for you to check later on. But if you actually look at it from the point of view of where do I address myself first, depend on which stage of the development you find yourself. If you are a small company, or even you are thinking of becoming a small or medium enterprise, you should address the ESMA office. This is a very good entry point if you are thinking what will be your chances to take that medicine to the market as a small player. And we have to remember, just for you to think, that a lot of the new medicines of the last year and the last few years have originated, the idea is coming first from these very small, these micro companies, or these small groups of researchers that get together to form a company. Then we have the Innovation and Technology Forum, the ITF. This is a very good place to bounce new ideas. It's something that at the moment is free, and you need to have an idea to bounce. But these experts will look one by one at your request, and they will come back saying, this is too early, this is a promising idea, but take this direction, or take care of X, Y, and Z before you take your next step. So it's definitely something to consider. Then we have the more advanced step, which is scientific advice. This is a more official, recognized activity. You will find it in any other regulatory group. We are linked with the CHMP, which is the main committee who deals with the approval of medicines. So at this stage, you are going to have far more practical advice of the type of data, the way to present, the way to conduct your development. Again, different advice depending on which stage of the development you find yourself. And then we have a small drafting group, which is then specifically nanomedicine's drafting group. This is the group of experts, which is probably going to end up with your documents on their table, because all the CHMP will have experts that cover mainly the clinical part. The nanomedicines are going to be able to look at it from a very specific point, and they will make very specific recommendations. This is a guide because our website is so large, and we frequently get this comment that it's a bit difficult to find information. This is the key to find the nanomedicines information. So you go to the EMA website, go to Human Regulatory Department section, and from that you have the scientific guidelines. Go down until you find a multidisciplinary, and there is what nanomedicine is. This is just a reflection of the large amount of information there, rather than we have any predisposition to high nanotechnology. So believe me, there are several PDF documents there. They are very relevant, and they are the totality of the most directly relevant guidance and documents affecting nanotechnology and nanomedicines. And they are fairly recent, most of them. If not, they had been revised recently. And finally, I'm going to draw your attention to two different documents who are relevant and are full of information of anyone who wanted to develop nanomedicines. This is a paper published in 2013, and is looking at the next generation and the initiatives in the EU. And it's a mix of what you need to know, but also how we can help. And the second document, again, the reference will be there for you to take, is titled very, very specifically, drawing your attention to this point that, yes, regulation may be a gatekeeping, an entry door that needs to be crossed, but also is a place where you can get a lot of help, because innovation, new products, and new good products to reach the market is what we are all about. So think about it as a way and stopping point to get help as much as guidelines or directions and just suggestions about how to do it, because the common objective that we have is to have that medicine into the patient as soon as possible, but making sure that it's a good and a safe medicine. And I would like to acknowledge especially my two colleagues in the EMA who are specialists in this area that many of you may have seen presenting in other conference, Falkem and Marisa Papaluca. Thank you.
Thank you very much for